It's fake. It's gotten so bad at the border, human smugglers caught in Arizona using a phony Border Patrol vehicle and a driver in a fake Border Patrol uniform. Now, authorities took the driver and 10 migrants into custody. Joining me now, House Homeland Security member, Congresswoman Cammack. All right, what's next? I mean, fake Border Patrol vehicles? What do you say?
You know, I have to say our guys and gals who do a fantastic job given all the challenges that they're up against, including an administration that doesn't have their back and tells them to stand down, they have seen some things. I could go through a list of things that we have seen, from the smuggling of drugs inside pallets, homemade rafts that are open trailers, like flatbeds that are floated on the big multi-gallon drums. They see it all. People pretending to be folks that they are not. And the stories would absolutely rattle. And in some cases, I mean, they're funny, but, you know, they're kind of sad at the same time. But I mean, Americans, if they knew half the things that our Border Patrol agents were seeing, they would absolutely, again, be outraged if they weren't outraged enough over the sheer number of drugs and people that have been coming across our borders.
You know, Congresswoman, Texas is now, the governor is saying to the National Guard, yes, you are authorized to make arrests of illegal aliens crossing. Arizona is moving troops to the border. Texas has made more than 4,600 arrests for charges, including criminal mischief and criminal trespass since March. We hear now the Pentagon spokesman, he says they do not have the number of terrorists who have been caught at evacuation checkpoints, potentially coming into U.S. bases and also bases in Qatar. But we've got the border guys stepping up. What's your take on this story?
You know, this is really frustrating. I was actually on the phone with one of the Border Patrol agents down along the southwest border when that email from DHS headquarters went out asking for DHS to send volunteers, Border Patrol agents, to pull them off the line to help with the vetting and the resettlement of Afghan nationals. Now, that's particularly frustrating in a lot of ways, but none more so than the fact that 60% roughly of our Border Patrol agents in just the RGV sector, the Rio Grande Valley sector, the busiest one we've got, they are babysitting and they are processing. They are not on the line apprehending and stopping the bad people from coming over who are trying to evade and get away from Border Patrol agents, and the ones that are trying to smuggle drugs and God knows what else across the border. So they already have diminished ranks when it comes to their enforcement and their personnel that are on the line. Now they're being asked to do more. This is very, very frustrating. You look at just the amount of gotaways that we have got, that we know about. And again, keep in mind, apprehensions are ones that come up to Border Patrol. They want to be kept, they want to be caught, they get processed, they get released in the United States. The gotaways are the ones that are either seen on camera or any other surveillance detection that we have, or by a Border Patrol agent, and they got away. Those are the ones that are your violent offenders, your sex offenders, your gang members, people that are smuggling drugs. That is hundreds of thousands that have gotten away coming across the border and are somewhere now in the United States. Now, we know that there have been close to 24 individuals apprehended at the southwest border that are the international terrorist watch list. Now, that should be a cause for concern for everyone, because that is just who has been caught. How many have come across that border that haven't? When you have over 140 different nationalities coming across our southwest border, number 9 being Romania of all countries, you have to stop and think. People from all over the world are coming across that border because they know it's open, they know it's porous, they can get away with pretty much anything, and this administration is doing nothing to stop it.
Wait, so we had heard that there were 4 on the terror watch list who were apprehended. Then Tom Homan said it was 7. You're seeing the number has been higher at the border. What was the number you said?
The number is definitely higher than 7. I can tell you that. That number is definitely higher than 7, and that is just what we know of, because when you think about it, we're just dealing with what is being apprehended or stopped and arrested right there at the border. You look at the drugs, for example, fentanyl. It's estimated that the drugs that are seized at the border, that's between 20 and 40% of what is actually coming across. Now, you look at just what's been seized this year alone, that's enough fentanyl alone to kill every American 6 times over.
That's amazing. Congresswoman Cammack, thank you so much. I think you said between a dozen or 2 dozen terrorists stopped. All right. Thanks for coming on.